Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandy and today we're going to be doing a makeup inventory video, going through all the makeup that I have except for brushes. Brushes are a different thing, so we're not going to do that. But let's just get right into it. It's a little embarrassing because it just shows how big of a consumer that I am when it comes to makeup products. So let's just get into it. First thing we're gonna go into is just glue, whether it's glitter glue or eyelash glue. Luckily, I only have 5, which is still quite a lot because I don't really wear lashes as often. I do kind of, only on the weekends though. So I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. And I have not bought any glue or lash glue for the past year and a half. So I feel like I'm good. Like I stayed there. I didn't go through a lot and I didn't, lose any. So I'm like, I like where I'm at. And the next thing, I have like a little list on a little notebook here, but are setting sprays. I only have 3, which I'm really proud of. I'm almost done with 1 already, and I usually use 1 at a time or whatnot, so I'm okay. I like where I'm at. The next thing are primers, and I have 2 primers, both from Too Faced, and I'm really good about primers. I only use 1 at a time, so I'm all right. And so far, I'm liking the one I'm using, which is the smoothing primer from Too Faced. So next thing, what should we do? I guess brows. I have only 3 products for brows. So 2 pomades and 1 brow gel. And granted, the brow gel is like a little sample, so I'm okay with it. And the brow pomade that I do have, I know it will last me forever. So I am good. Next one are mascaras. I do not know why I have mascaras. I don't wear mascaras. Like, I try here and there with work, I work in an office setting, so I just try to kind of just oomph up my lashes a little bit, but I don't wear mascara often. I don't know why I have 6. I will get rid of it. We'll do a declutter. The next thing are face powders, whether it's setting powders or face powders. I have 6. I like it. 6, I'm good with 6. I know I'm going to declutter some, so I'm okay with that. Granted, I know one of them is a sample, and I'm loving that sample, so I'm like, all right, I'm good. Everything else, I'm pretty sure I will eventually get rid of. So, good with that. Next thing are concealers. I have 6 concealers. I do not know why I have 6 concealers. Actually, I do know why I have 6 concealers. Only because some of them are too light, and I will use that to kind of mix in with my darker foundation. So give or take that, and I'll do it with foundations too. So yeah, I'm all right. I know I'm going to get rid of 2. So if I get rid of 2, I'll have 6, which I feel like that's okay with me. The next thing, going on with more face products, are foundations. I have 16 foundations. Why? Why do I have 16 foundations? We need to do a declutter on that. 16 foundations is quite a lot. I do have my Holy Grail drugstore foundation, and I do have a Holy Grail high-end foundation, or my all-time foundation, which is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. But I know I do buy some from TJ Maxx or Marshalls, if you guys watch my previous video. So, need to do that. 16 foundations. And I can honestly say I only really wear about a good 6 of them. But granted, my skin changed when I'm darker, from the summer, and then I'm lighter or more pale during the winter. So, there's that. So, give or take. There's that as well. So I'm like, all right, that's okay with me. All right, we're just gonna go down the list of what I have here right now. Eyeliners. This is really embarrassing. I have 16 eyeliners. It's a mix between, I'm mostly black, but I put in my color one in there as well, like the blue ones, and I have a purple one and a nude one. I have 16. I don't know why I have 16, but I do wear eyeliner a lot, as you can tell, with my liquid cat liner. So I'm like, I know some are expired, and while I was counting them all, I was like, oh, like, these are dry. But you know what? They're in there. I'm going to count them anyway. So, 18, we need to get that down. I know some I haven't even touched, and I bought those maybe like 2 years ago, like before I even moved into my little apartment. So, I'm kind of like, girl, you need to get rid of that. So, there's that as well. The next thing, what are we doing? We're gonna do, lips. Lips, I'm very quite embarrassed of, because last year, I made a promise to myself of not buying any lip products from last year. So basically what I have now is what I've had before then. And that is a lot, with the exception of me buying 5 this year. And no more. If anything, 3 this year. 3 more this year. But other than that, that's it. So I divided my lip products. And the first thing are lip liners. Haven't bought any lip liners for the past 2.5 years. Granted, I don't even know if they're like technically good anymore, but I still use them and they're still working great. So here we are. Lip liners. I have 20 lip liners. I'm good. I will just need to buy 1 nude lip liner, but other than that, I'm okay. But I haven't bought any nude lip liner, since 2018. So I'm like, and I used it up, so technically I could buy it, but I still have quite a lot. But I don't really use nude lip liners anyway, so I feel like I don't need it. So going on with the next thing are lipsticks. Just like the actual like bullet lipsticks that they make, I guess. With those, I have 55 lipsticks. Don't know why I have it. I will do a declutter. It's a little embarrassing, but it is what it is. Those are all the old ones with the exception of 1, so technically 54. This is what I'm wearing today, the Becca liquid lipstick. It's the Ultimate Lipstick Love in Flame, and I'm wearing it today. It is a red-orange lipstick, and those red and red-orange lipsticks are my weaknesses. So far so good. Don't need any more, as you can tell. Having 55 lipsticks, just the bullets. Going on with liquid lipsticks, that's another thing. That is 52 liquid lipstick products. That is insane. That is freaking insane. And I'm not even going to lie. I rarely even wear like lip products as much anymore. I do, but I feel like I don't wear as much as I used to back in, 2017 Sandy, you know what I mean? Granted, nobody knows 2017 Sandy, who was she anyways. But anyways, going on. The last lip product category are lip glosses. And I have 9. I don't know why I have 9, because I don't wear lip glosses. I only really wear 2. And to be honest, I usually only gravitate towards 1, and that is the e.l.f. Lip lacquer in Naturel, and I feel like that is the only one I need. So I don't know why I bought the other ones, but whatever. We're just gonna go with it. 9. So I know eventually I will get rid of it. I do know that the e.l.f. one that I use all the time it's near its end, so I feel like I will rebuy it. Those are one of the products that I will rebuy. I love how it's from e.l.f. But anyways, and it was only like $2, maybe $1. All right, so next thing are contour face palettes, whether it's like a duo, like like a setting powder and a bronzer, or what do you call, a highlighter and a bronzer, or a whole contour palette with like the 3 setting powders and the 3, what do you call, what are the words, the contour shades, I guess you'd call it. I have 16. I don't know why I have 16, but I do know that I do use almost every single one of them. Not almost every single one because I have way too many, but the ones I do use, it is near its end, so I feel like I can justify what I have because eventually I'm going to get rid of it. So I'm like, all right, like maybe when the time comes, I will get rid of it. I know there's like, you know, half the products in like a face palette or a contour palette I don't even use, which makes sense because it's not my shade, you know. But other than that, 16, it's quite a lot. And I bought some more, and I feel like I bought a lot more last year, which is really bad, but it is what it is. And then I have regular single bronzers, and I have 8 of them. So I feel like it's not too bad, but I have way more bronzers in an actual contour palette. So I feel like you shouldn't, why do I have a whole thing? Like, granted, I don't travel at all. Literally, I don't. So I don't know why I have so many, but I do. But I do use them, so. But I do know I need to get rid of some bronzers. Next thing are highlighters. I'm also including highlighter palettes in here as well. And as embarrassing as it sounds, I have 30 highlighters. Technically, I believe I have like 3 highlighting palettes, and then the rest are all actual highlighters. I do not know why I have so many, but I can honestly say I wear a highlighter every day. Even if I go to work in the office setting, I still wear a highlighter. So highlighters, I'm good. I don't think I'll ever be able to finish a whole highlighter within this year. Granted, I know I've only hit pan on one of them, and I was so proud. It was a Wet n Wild one. But highlighters take a long time to go through, so I feel like having 28 highlighters, or 28 highlighters is more than enough. Next are blushes. Did I not write down blushes? You know what? Give me one moment. Let me count my blushes. Sorry, so I counted my blushes, and I have 17 blushes. Actually, I lied. There's one right here. 18 blushes. A little embarrassing. 18 blushes. I've only once in my entire life I hit and finished one mini blush, and that was from Cargo Cosmetics, and it was pretty good. But other than that, I don't need more blushes. 18 blushes is more than enough. I know I won't even be able to finish one a month. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there's 12 months within a year. I will not finish or hit pan of a blush in a month at all. A little embarrassing to admit, but there's that. And the next thing are lashes. And I have 32 pairs of lashes. I feel like that's a good amount, only because I actually reuse my lashes and actually take good care of my lashes. So I feel like having 32 pairs of lashes is actually pretty darn well. These are Ardell lashes. Or actually I lied, not Ardell. These are Eylure, and these are, I don't even know what they are. It's the Radiant Silk Effect Luxe Silk Lashes, and I don't know what the numbers are because I cut the top off, so here we are. And these are pretty good. I actually like them. I want to say these are maybe the 6th time I wear them. Yeah, six times. So yeah, I take good care of them. Pretty good. I think I can wear up to 10 times. So I'm like, yeah, pretty good. And I bought them for what? $4 over at TJ Maxx. So yeah. So far so good. Most of my lashes are, you know, affordable ones. They're not high end. I don't buy no $30 lashes or anything. So that's where we're at. Next thing are single shadows. I rarely wear single shadows, so I don't know why I have 15. I have 15 single shadows. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get rid of all of them, or I'm going to put them in a palette. Or like, you know, put them in like a Z palette, which I do have one, which I need to just stick them in there. Or the ones that, you know, are not magnetic or whatever, I just need to get rid of those. 15, don't ever touch them. I feel like I just get rid of them and I will be okay. Speaking of shadows, eyeshadow palettes. I have this is embarrassing. I have right now 71 eyeshadow palettes. That is insane. However, I have done like an official declutter and I've gotten rid of 19. I feel like I could get rid of more. So technically, like what I have and what I like, I have 52, which is still insanely a lot of eyeshadow palettes. But eyeshadow palettes are my weaknesses. So I will give it that. And so far, I like the palettes that I have right now. There are a few that I can like look back at and be like, I'm getting rid of those. So that's where I'm at. Almost done here. This is embarrassing. Still in the shadow realm, liquid glitter shadows. I have 72 liquid glitter shadows. I do not know why I have 72. I can tell you right now, I have not touched about a good half of them. Well, about a good 25% of them or 30% of them I have not touched and I have not used. And the other, like, maybe 30% I have not touched in forever. And then the rest, like, 40, I actually use glitter. So I'm like, granted, I do use glitter a lot, but there are so many glitters that I have that I've yet to even use a lot of them. And last but not least, loose glitter. And I have 35 loose glitters. So I'm like, what? So glitters in total, so what? 32 liquid glitters and then 35 what do you call it? Loose glitters. That is 107 glitters in total. That is insane. I'm not even adding all these up. Like, you can tell it's already more than, I would say more than 300 products of makeup that I have, which is quite embarrassing. But it just shows I have so much makeup and it's a little embarrassing, but I'm ready to just declutter. I'm ready to just keep things that I love, which there are so many things that I love. I'm still going to have more makeup products than anybody should ever have. Granted, I'm not no big YouTuber or anything, but I do buy everything on my own or it's gifted to me. No PR or anything like that. So I'm proud of the makeup products I have, but at the same time, I'm also very overwhelmed. And I know I need to get rid of a lot, whether they're expired or I just don't use them or I actually just don't like them. You know what I mean? But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Have a good one.